Hey there and welcome to Retro Video Game Memories. This is the channel where we talk about all the cool games that we played back in the day and all the memories that we have of playing them. Today I want us to revisit the Terminator Ending-Man. If you haven't heard of this, it's a clone of the Nintendo or of the FamiClone, which was in Japan. So the FamiClone Terminator Ending-Man BS-500AS. This was a console that was very popular in Eastern Europe in the late 90s and early 2000s. It was pretty much all that we had in Eastern Europe besides the PlayStation 1, which appeared in the early 2000s. We didn't have the Super Nintendo or Nintendo 64 or Sega Genesis or Sega Master System. We had FamiClones. Some people had the Dendy, but here we had mostly the Terminator Ending-Man. So I've got this new cartridge that I purchased a couple of years ago that's got 150 games, and this would have blown my mind back in the day. Having a cartridge with 150 games, which are full games, not those 32K small games. But I've got a few of the older cartridges that I also want to talk about. So we've got the classic 9,999,999 games in one, which actually has only about 5 or 6 games. It's got Mario, Duck Hunt Gunman, Hogan's Alley, Bomberman, Galaxian, and Tank. Let's see if I can actually boot it. All of these games have gotten pretty old, and the console is pretty old too, so it's quite a struggle to get them to boot. Let's see if we can get something to work. Hey, we've got a boot. Okay, so of course we've got to start with Super Mario. So let's start just a quick game of Super Mario. Hey, I've got six lives. So it's Mario. Okay, reset. And what else have we got? There's Duck Hunt. I'm gonna need to find my light gun. I think I still have it somewhere. Sorry, I'm not gonna demo that one in this video, but let's just watch this stupid dog jump and the duck fly away. Okay. Then there's Tank, which is Battle City or Tank. I'm not exactly sure what's the name of the game on the original Nintendo. So yeah, there's that. Then there's Galaxian, which is what we got on the NES, not Space Invaders, but Galaxian. Yep. And there's Bomberman and Wild Gunman and so on. Let's see another cartridge. In an earlier video I showed Power Blade, this kind of messed up and cracked cartridge that I got, and I didn't have really high hopes that it works. And back a few years ago it worked. Let's see if it still works. Power Blade is really a nice game and one that I really enjoyed playing back in the day. So let's see. And nothing. Notice I've still got the eject button on this FamiClone. Of course you need to do the cartridge blowing trick. Come on. Hey! We've got a boot. Start. Continue. How about continue? Continue from where? Nothing. So we got Power Blade 2 by Taito, created in 1992. And it's got this nice intro. Yeah, December 2020, blah blah blah. And there's this, if I remember right, there was this corporation creating something, and you're this Arnold Schwarzenegger dude that has to go in and save the day. Again, really cool cutscenes So for the FamiClone, for the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, this was pretty cool graphics. You've got a level select here. You've got 4 stages that you can select. It's better if you just choose them in the order that they are, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 5th stage is locked. Only after you finish the first 4 can you get there. And after the 5th stage, there's also a kind of a secret stage where you get to battle all the bosses. Your weapon is kind of this boomerang thing, and you can keep upgrading it. You get more boomerangs. You get to throw them farther away. And you've also got suits, which is really nice. You can slide under things. So you've got a suit that swims, a suit that flies, a suit that climbs on walls. So that's kind of the point of these first 4 levels. That's where you get your first suits, and then you can, well, then you're much better equipped for the 5th level. So yeah, it's a really cool game that I enjoyed playing back in the day. I'm really glad it worked to show it off here. Okay. I've also got RoboCop 3. I've also got a copy of Indiana Jones, which is Young Indiana Jones, to be clear. This is Young Indiana Jones, not Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which is a really, really bad game on the NES. Unfortunately, I tried booting this game probably 20 times, and it doesn't seem to run anymore. And I'm kind of bummed out about that. It sometimes happens. I've got maybe 2 or 3 cartridges that crapped out, and now they don't boot anymore. I've also got this one, which is really funny. It's got Harry Potter, Kung Fu, F1 Race, and Lunar Ball. Okay, that's fine. But what do you mean Harry Potter? Are you kidding me? There were no Harry Potter games back in the 80s for the NES. So let's see what we've got in there, if it starts. Okay, so F1 Race, Lunar Ball, yeah, Kung Fu. We all know these ones, they were kind of popular, but Harry Potter is a mystery. So what have we got here? Harry Potter. There was no such game, so obviously somebody went through the trouble to create this bootleg game which has a Harry Potter intro. So then you start it, and what do you get? Harry Potter flying on a broom in Arabia. So by this time you should notice that something is off, and this is not an original Harry Potter game. So what have we actually got here? This is actually a hack of Arabian Nights. So some of these cartridges are kind of creative. I actually really find them entertaining. And just to show off some of the great music on the Nintendo and on these FamiClones, I want to show RoboCop 3. Again, I hope that it boots. So let's see. And just listen to this music. Of course that had to happen. Let's just give it a little volume. But I'm probably gonna need to hold on to it and press it down. Let's see. Nope. just listen to that music. I don't even want to talk over it. It's so cool. Okay, so that's RoboCop 3 on the Terminator Ending-Man on the NES. I'm gonna let go of the thing here. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Of course it had to crash. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this look at the Terminator Ending-Man BS-500AS. Quick trip down memory lane. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment if you played the Terminator back in the day, or if you played other Nintendo clones, and I'll catch you back in the next one. Thanks for watching.